close? How far up or down do you want to be?
I don't want to leave you in a...
Thank you. We're getting good at this.
Cover it up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Quincy North Quincy final meeting of the season. This is the sectional semifinals for Central East. Doug McFarland, our announcer, will be announcing the team members. now both Quincy and North Quincy are exchanging flowers as both teams are extremely close friends. And this will be the last meeting of these two teams. The winner will go on to play against Newton North on Saturday night at Easton Nazarene. And the losing team tonight, unfortunately there must be a loser, will have finished their season as Co-Suburban League champions. With me is Ellen Lewis, head coach, Brookline High School, and head coach of one of the Mass Patriot 18 and under teams. Both teams taking the floor. Both Coach Rendell and Coach Henderson have told me tonight that they feel their teams are as ready as they'll ever be for this meeting. Officials for tonight: first official Joanne Smith, second official Carol Burke, linesman Christy Richmond, Heather Rendell. North Quincy will be serving first after the official checks the lineups, and Debbie Panaro will lead off. Starting for North Quincy is Panaro, Guilfoyle, Murphy, Detweiler, Rendell, and freshman Brenda Hayduck. Set by Barrett outside to Judici. And a kill by Amy Judici to start it off and side out to Quincy Presidents. Randy Gara will be serving for Quincy. Starting lineup: Gara, Barrett, Judici, Richmond, Bowe, and Leighton. Set by Panaro to Murphy. Blocked back by Amy Judici. Point, Quincy. Both teams are really pumped for this one. Pass by Murphy. Tip, doesn't quite make it by Murphy. Point Quincy, 2-0. Gara serving again. Ace serve off of Deirdre Murphy. Point number 3. As the Quincy Presidents get off to a quick start here. Pass by Rendell. Murphy hits, scores, gets the side out. Robin Guilfoyle will be serving for the Red Raiders. North Quincy High is the defending state champion. Pass by Judici. Backcourt set, over by Leighton. Nice up by Panaro, kept in play by Guilfoyle. Set to Judici, it's a tip. Blocked by Judici. Question on the call here. So much noise in this gym, it's hard to hear an official's whistle. So second official may have blown it. And we are awaiting that decision. Stands almost completely full here. Checking to see who the floor captain is. And in this game, it's Nancy Leighton. Official is conferring with both captains, as is the custom. And the call is going to North Quincy. Play must have been whistled dead beforehand. So it's now 3-1. Favor Quincy. Guilfoyle serving. Ball is long. Side out Quincy. Substitution, Melanie Sullivan, number 22 in for Liz Vo. Christine Barrett serving for Quincy. Kept in play by Rendell. Hit over by Judici. Step by Panaro outside to Rendell. Net violation on Amy Judice's side out. Substitution for North, Karen Reister comes in front court for Brenda Haydock. Up by Gora. Leighton hits it over. Set by Detweiler to Reister. Tip. Set by Barrett to Judice. Touched. Goes out of bounds. Side out Quincy. Amy Judice will be serving for the Presidents. This is going to be a long evening. Teams are very evenly matched, and both teams know that this is the final matchup. Ace serve by Judice off of Holly Rendell. 4-1 Quincy. Another ace serve by Quincy as North attempts to keep it in play. 5-1 Quincy. Pass by Detweiler. Back set nicely by Panaro, but Rendell does not get it over. Point, 6-1. North Quincy has got to calm down here, pass the ball up and have an offense. They seem to be shaky right here. Up by Murphy. A narrow backcourt to Murphy. Garo with the dig. Tip by Leighton. Hit by Reister. Nice dig by Barrett. Kept in play by Leighton. Back set. Saved by Julie Detweiler. It's over. Karen Reister hits the overset. Quincy can't quite dig it. Great play by Karen Reister. Side out to North. Julie Detweiler serving. Replay. Server is allowed to toss the ball, and if they don't like the toss, let it bounce without touching it and be given a replay on it. Outside to Leighton. Set outside to Holly Rendell. Touch off the block. Leighton puts it back over. North scrambles, can't quite keep it in play. Side out to Quincy. Jennifer Richmond serving. Carmen Wergen has come into the game for Randy Gora. Pass by Rendell. Set back to Rendell. Blocked by Nancy Leighton. 7-1 Quincy. Pass by Detweiler. Dumped over. Out of bounds. Point Quincy. 8-1. Timeout North Quincy as Coach Jim Rendell needs to settle his Red Raiders down here. Red Raiders have a very good offense usually, but they don't seem to be rerunning it.
Well, in addition, Quincy, which has a strong lead right now, is playing a very calm and relaxed game. They're not getting overexcited. They're just staying within their plan, which I assume is to serve as tough as they're serving. I think that's what's shaking up North Quincy offense.
Quincy President's known for tough serving and tough defense. Red Raiders need the side out here to come back. Richmond will be serving again. Pass by Detweiler. Set over to Holly Rendell. Who rolls it just in out of Jennifer Richmond's reach. Side out. That's what they needed. A smart play by North Quincy. Holly Rendell will be serving for the Red Raiders. Pass by Judice. Melanie Sullivan just rolls it over. Guilfoyle puts it over. Illegal hit by Christine Barrett. Point North. Pass by Judici. Nice save by Barrett. Carmen Wergen puts it over. Net call on Nancy Leighton. Point North. 8-3 in favor of the Presidents. But North is chipping away. Rendell serves again. Over to Sullivan. Kill by Melanie Sullivan. Side out Quincy. Substitution. Liz Vo comes in for Melanie Sullivan. Melanie Sullivan is the front court player, blocking and hitting due to larger height. Liz Vo, smaller, quicker, great defensive player for Quincy. Overpass is blocked by Nancy Leighton for a point. 9-3 Quincy. Liz Vo serves again for Quincy. About 4 ace serves for Quincy, so their strategy of serving tough is working. That one's long. Side out. Karen Reister will be serving for the Red Raiders. Pass by Richmond. Illegal hit called on Christine Barrett. That's her second for this evening. Happens when the setter doesn't quite get turned in the direction of her intended attacker. Pass by Judici. Carmen Wergen can't quite save it. Point North as they trail 5-10. As they again start chipping away at that lead. Dumped over by Barrett. One ball run by Deirdre Murphy scores. It's a quick attack set that gives the defense very little time to set up. Very successful set by Debbie Panaro. 6-10. Backcourt set to Judici. High outside to Guilfoyle. Dumped over by Barrett. And Holly Rendell puts a nice ball over because North was scrambling. It's 10-7 as North comes back and Quincy calls its first timeout. General feeling tonight was whichever group of players came in more mentally prepared, they would be the winners of tonight's match. But it's still very, very tough to call. North Quincy High, primarily a senior team, knows this is their last chance of the season. They want this match very badly. Quincy High has 2 seniors on the court and Melissa Sullivan on the bench right now, and they would like a piece of state championship action that North saw last year. We're back in, Karen Reister serving for North. Replay directed. Pass by Richmond. Put over by Leighton. Back one ball. Called in by the linesman. Beautiful back one run with Deirdre Murphy. 8-10. From here it was hard to tell in or out on that. You have to go with the linesman's call. Richmond with the pass. Nice hit. Panaro over to Murphy. Hits it out of bounds. Side out to Quincy. Now Quincy must answer those last 6 points as Brenda Haydick comes back into the game for Karen Riesta. Same reason for the Sullivan vote substitutions. Brenda Quick, defensive player. North puts it over in a scramble. Carmen Wergen rolls it over. Miscommunication between Haydick and Guilfoyle. Scores. 11-8 Quincy. Nancy Leighton serving. Pass by Detweiler. Outside to Deirdre Murphy. Comes off the blocker's hands unevenly, and Quincy can't handle it for the side out. Panaro comes up. We've gone once around for both teams now, and North trails 8-11. Pass by Richmond. Outside to Judici. Nice up by Haydock. Panaro puts it back over. Tip over by Amy Judici. Scores. North in what's called a campfire defense. Everybody standing around watching in a tight circle and not knowing who's going to take it. That shouldn't happen. Red Raiders are much better at defense than that just showed. Randy Gara back in, serving. Pass by Rendell. Nice up. Set by Liz Vo. Randy Gara, nice hit. Saved by North. Free ball over. Blocked by Deirdre Murphy for the side out. And it is still Quincy 11 and North 8. Robin Guilfoyle serving. Set outside to Judici. Tip. Panaro digs the ball. Free ball over by North. Judici hits long. 9 serving 11. Outside again to Judici. Off the block, nice dig by Guilfoyle. Deirdre Murphy uses Amy Judici's hands to score. It's called tooling off the block. 10-11. As North makes its comeback. Backcourt set to Leighton. Panaro with the dig. Free ball over. Nice dig by Panaro. Kept alive. Just over, and Julie Detweiler misses a tough ball. It was a great dig by Debbie Panaro. Substitution. Melanie Sullivan back in for Quincy. Christine Barrett serving for the Presidents. Nice dig. Up by Gara. Set was just a little too far off the net. Amy Judici puts it into the net, side out. Deirdre Murphy comes to the line, 10-11. Karen Riesta comes back in front court for Haydock. Pass by Goris, kept alive. This dig by Murphy, outside to Rendell, tips. Christine Barrett gets a hand on it, but not high enough. It's 11-11. Pass by Leighton. Kept alive by Judici. Detweiler with a nice line shot, but Gara digs it. North comes back again. Gara comes back again. Barrett mishandles that, waiting for it to hit the net, and it just falls short. 12-11 North as Quincy takes its second timeout.
You know, I'm wondering whether those couple of calls against Barrett, first couple calls that the referee made, have made her a little tentative about how to set the ball. You see a little bit of difference in this part of the game than earlier. She seems a little more nervous about what to do with the ball in the sets.
Referees often can change a whole setter's momentum and mental psyche by the way they call the game. Right now, Coach Henderson has got to calm things down, as Coach Rendell did earlier, and get his team back into their own game plan. They must attack first. Both teams are about even on defense. The team that comes out a little bit better offensively may win this match. Back set to Judici. Is blocked by Rendell. Kept alive, but just out. 13-11, Red Raiders. 2 points away from game one. Illegal set. Barrett's third of the game. Nice up. Judici is kept alive. Kept alive by Quincy. Great hustle. Hit by Rendell. Is alive. Put over by Leighton. Again. Kept up by Sullivan. This is a great rally. Set by Detweiler. Hit. Called in. Game one goes to North Quincy Red Raiders, 15-11. Game two with North Quincy High having an advantage, 1-0. It's been a replacement of one of the lines people, both lines people, by adults, feeling maybe that this match is a little too much. And both former lines people had older sisters on the court and had a lot at stake. So take the pressure off the 8th graders and let two adults do the job, and we'll see what happens. Quincy will be serving for the presidents. Excuse me. Nancy Leighton will be serving for the Quincy presidents. Shows you how much the first game took out of us. It's a great comeback by North, and Quincy must answer in this game. Most predictions for tonight's match ran for a 4 or 5 game match, and it will be surprising if either team can beat the other. Right now it would be North, and if North can beat them in 3. And we're set to go. Nancy Leighton leads off. Outside to Murphy. And it's a kill for Deirdre Murphy, just inches short of Jennifer Richmond's hands. Side out North. Debbie Pinaro serving for the Red Raiders. Pass by Leighton. Hit by Judici, kept alive, but North cannot handle a third ball. Side out Quincy, still 0-0. Randy Gara serving for the Presidents. Outside, Detweiler, illegal hit, point Quincy. Again, Quincy draws first blood. But for them to stay in this match, they must not only score the points, but finish the game. And that serve is long, side out. Robin Guilfoy for North. Barrett attempts to dump it over, and it's blocked by Deirdre Murphy. Point, North Quincy, 1-1. Nice pass. outside to Judici. And a kill for Amy Judici off of Guilfoyle. Side out North. Christine Barrett will be serving for Quincy. Melanie Sullivan comes in for Lisvo. Ace serve, Christine Barrett. Barrett again. Pass by Murphy. Illegal set by Debbie Pinaro, as her body wasn't squared to her intended attacker. Crowd getting into this match. Barrett serves again. Ace serve there. North almost had it. (4-1) Quincy. Set outside to Rendell. Dumped over. Referee calls a double hit on Holly Rendell. Question of, you can hit the ball, block the ball, and then hit it again, but the referee determined that was not a block because there was no hit. 5-1. Ace serve off of Brenda Haydock. Out call came a little too late. Once again, the Presidents take an early lead. But North Quincy has demonstrated in match after match, last year and this, does not die. To Murphy. Blocked. Kept alive. Over by Rendell. Pinaro with the dig. Free ball over. Overpassed. Illegal hit called on Deirdre Murphy. 7-1 Quincy. Timeout North. First game it was 8-1 when they first took their timeout. Now it is 7-1. Mirror image of the first game. But Quincy must not let up if they want to take this game.
Yeah, I think if Quincy can stay behind its strong serving, they're obviously giving North Quincy quite a bit of problems. North Quincy is having a lot of trouble passing the ball to target. If Quincy can keep serving this tough, I think they can stay in the match.
Last year, North came back from a 14 to, I think, 8 deficit, or 9, and came back and won Game 5 of the state finals against Stoneham. So they've been there before. Kept alive. Miscommunication between Gar and Leighton, and lets it drop. North gets it side out once again. Reister coming in for Haydock. Murphy will be serving. Back set to Judici. Nice dig by Pinaro. Kept alive. Great play. Out to Jennifer Richmond. Murphy with the dig. Outside. Nice rally here. Judici. Dig again by Pinaro. Tipped in. It's kept alive. Great defensive play here by both teams. Out to Rendell. Blocked. Kept alive. Rolled again. Up by Barrett. Dig by Guilfoyle. North Quincy does not capitalize on this one. That was a great rally. Side out to Quincy. Amy Judici, co-captain, serving for Quincy. Great pass. Kept alive. Julie Detweiler with a great play. Off the block. Holly Rendell can't quite get to it. And we're at 8-1. Again, we were here the first game with the same score. Judici for Quincy. Great serve. Nice hustle by Julie Detweiler, but can't come up with it. 9-1. Quincy President's fans getting behind their team. Another ace serve by Judici. It's their 5th ace serve of the game. Counts for half of the President's points. So serving tough is an excellent strategy for Coach Henderson. And Debbie Pinaro attempts to put it back on Quincy to make them make the mistake. Makes the judgment too low. 11-1 Quincy. It's going to be dumped over. Again, Pinaro puts it out of bounds, attempting to put the second ball over. 12-1. Timeout, North.
I think it's an interesting matchup here, where in the first game, the Quincy setter was having a bit of problems. In this game, North Quincy setter seems to be making some interesting choices that are not panning out for them. I think you see where if you don't get an easy pass right up to the setter, it's very difficult for the setter to run a clean offense. And we're seeing the results of that right now from North.
Setters need to set up their hitters and let the offense run. Judici serving a 12-1 game. And another ace serve as that one goes out of bounds. 6 ace serves for Quincy. 13-1. It's going to be hard for North to answer this one in this game, but we'll see. Pass by Rendell. Karen Riester hits. Garl from backcourt goes into the net, side out. Now we'll see what the Red Raiders have to offer. Here is Detweiler. Serves for North. Pass by Richmond.
Yeah.
Great defense by Julie Detweiler. But not quite good enough for the Red Raiders as they side out to Quincy. Jennifer Richmond serving, sophomore. Holly Rendell hits it over. Nice dig by Judici. Leighton taps over the second ball. Illegal hit by Pinaro. 14-1. As the Quincy Presidents have really answered that first game loss. But we still have a point to go. Outside to Riester. And she scores. Nice kill. Side out. And game 2 is far from over. Holly Rendell serving for the Red Raiders. Nice hit by Leighton, but dug by Guilfoy. Rolled over. Quincy can't handle the second ball as Leighton tries to tap it over. 14-2 in favor of the Presidents. Will North be able to come back on this one? Backcourt set to Judici. Easy roll in. Free ball over by North. Not sure, but Judici plays it. Gara taps it in. Set up to Riester. And kept alive by Quincy. Great defensive hustle. 14-3. Ball's deep. Can they keep this one in play? Yes, they do. As North begins to run their offense. Set to Riester. Off the block. Barrett back sets to Sullivan. Nice long hit, but Rendell keeps it in play. Guilfoyle tries to hit the overset. Goes into the net, side out. Quincy will have their second chance of the evening to win game 2. Lisbo comes in to serve for the Presidents. (14-3). A serve. As it goes off the wall, and game 2 goes to the Quincy Presidents, 15-3. We are tied 1 game to 1. On. Nice, you skied down to it. Yeah, it wasn't nice. And we're back for game 3. Tied 1-1. Red Raiders should be serving this game, as Debbie Panaro will lead off. Carol Burke, second official, checking the lineups. Stands are full tonight. Many collegiate coaches here scouting for their respective universities. Panaro leads off.
Oh no.
Poor set, but Judici keeps it in play. Murphy. And Lisbo doesn't get a hand on it. Point North. First time that the Red Raiders have scored the first point of the match. (1-0) North. Miscommunication between Richmond and Leighton as far as whose ball that was. It's in what we call no man's land, in between the two players. 2-0 Red Raiders. Free ball being put over by Quincy. Nice save by Panaro. Nice defense by North. Kept alive by Rendell. Set to Judici. The tip. Detweiler handles it. Off the block. Barrett tries to hit the second ball. A little too low. 3-0 North Quincy. Dara with the pass. Goes over. Robin Guilfoyle misses the block. Side out. Randy Garr serving for the Quincy Presidents. Set to Murphy. Goes off of Garr for the kill. Side out. As North leads 3-0, Robin Guilfoyle comes to service line. Judici into the net. Point, 4-zip. Guilfoyle serves again. Outside to Judici. That goes off the block, but beautiful pickup by Guilfoyle. Dig by Richmond is blocked back by Deirdre Murphy. 5-0 as North answers. Jump set by Barrett. Nice dig by Panaro, put over by Murphy. And Amy Judici tools off the block for the side out. Substitution, Melanie Sullivan in for Lisbo. Christine Barrett for the Presidents. Set to Murphy. Dig by Barrett. Illegal set by Melanie Sullivan. And she pushed the ball. Karen Riester coming in for the Red Raiders. Deirdre Murphy will be serving. Free ball coming over. Set to Holly Rendell. Dug by Jennifer Richmond. Set to Judici. Roll shots right into the middle. Debbie Pinaro looked like she was in a little pain there, but as we said in the first matchup this season, it will take major injury to pull a player off the court in this match. Karen Riester with the hit. Judici with the dig. Free ball over by Quincy. Set to Rendell. Cut inside. Richmond digs it. Judici hits long from backcourt, side out. Julie Detweiler serving for North as they're still up 5-0. Backcourt set again to Judici. Holly Rendell blocked back by Sullivan and Leighton. Side out. As Quincy attempts again to get onto the board. Carmen Wergen coming in for Randy Gara. Jennifer Richmond serving for the Presidents. Set to Riester. That ball was out, but Richmond kept it alive. And Leighton picks it off of Karen Riester's hands for the President's first point. Rule in volleyball from most coaches is they have their players play any ball that's close. Rather be safe than sorry. That's an ace serve by Jennifer Richmond. As Quincy had 7 in the first game, and that's their first of the third. 2-5. Set outside to Rendell. Blocked back. Set to Leighton. Puts a deep, easy dig by Guilfoy. Set to Riester. Nice dig by Judici. Goes too far off to the right. Barrett going the other way. Side out. 5-2 as Holly Rendell comes to the line. So they change balls when one gets a little wet. Nice pass outside to Leighton. Nice dig by Detweiler off the block. Ball's just rolled in. Melanie Sullivan doesn't get to it. 6-2, North Quincy. Again outside to Leighton. Blocked back. Coverage was there. Couldn't get it up as Coach Tom Henderson takes his timeout, trailing 7-2. Both teams playing great volleyball, again under an extreme pressure situation. Because the winner does advance with a chance at the state title, the loser tonight will go home. Both teams this year are 17-2, having split. Quincy Presidents beat North Quincy the first time around, and North Quincy answered the second time with a win of their own. And then both squads have lost to Newton North, who the winner will face on Saturday. Rendell serving. Ace serve for North Quincy. 8-2. Backcourt to Judici. Just off the net. The net works in Quincy's favor on that play. Side out. Lisvo in for Melanie Sullivan. Lisvo serving. Holly Rendell hits from backcourt. Set to Leitinen. And that's a kill off of Karen Riesta's hands. 3 serving 8. As Quincy will now attempt to come back. Free ball as Holly Rendell top spins it over. Pass by Vo. Carmen Wergen can't handle a hit. Side out. Karen Riesta serving for North Quincy. Back set to Leitinen, who tips it over, but Rendell is right there. Up to Murphy, who tips herself. Wergen handles that. Roll shot over. Nice dig by Murphy. Panaro puts it over. Great dig by North Quincy. Great reaction. Third ball doesn't go over. Nancy Leitinen will be serving for Quincy. Brenda Haydick comes back into the game for Karen Riesta. Overpass, and Amy Judici puts it down. As most volleyball players will be able to tell you, blocking is the exciting part of this game. Most of the fans will get into the offense and the attack, but blocking is a tremendous feeling of accomplishment. And Barrett can't quite get to that second ball as Leitinen mispasses it. 8-4 in favor of North. Panaro serving. Outside to Judici. And the kill. Question by the referee. Touch on the block, so it's side out to Quincy as Garl will come in for Carmen Wergen and will be serving for the Presidents. As they trail 4-8, they need some tough serving here. Outside to Detweiler, taps it in. Nice up by Richmond as Leitinen top spins it in. Guilfoy just rolls it over. Blocked, but kept alive. Free ball over. One ball run, just tapped in, but Gar is there. Up, and a kill by Amy Judici. 5-8. Beautiful hit by Amy Judici, senior co-captain, as North takes a timeout. Volleyball's a great game of momentum. And you'll notice the shifts go side to side according to who's making good plays.
I think finally in this game we're beginning to see the offensive abilities and the blocking abilities of both of these teams. There are a lot of real strong players who have a lot of experience at the net and hitting backcourt, and they're starting to be more aggressive, and it's a much more interesting match at this point.
Each team has taken one of their 2 timeouts. Gar is serving again for the Presidents. Nice safe serve in. Detweiler will put it in play. Set to Judici. And another kill off the hands. 6-8. Ace serve. 7-8. Ace serve again. As the decision of whether it was out or not, it came too late. 8-8, we have a tie game. As Quincy's serving has brought them back into this match. North Quincy needs to communicate right now. There's a lot of pressure on a freshman out there as Debbie Panaro tries to calm her down. Debbie puts over the second ball. Backcourt set to Leitinen. Robin Guilfoyle tips it in. Outside to Richmond, who rolls it just over for the score. 9-8. Gar again. Panaro again puts it on, second ball over. Outside, no, middle to Judici. Nice dig by Haydock. North keeps it alive. Blocked, but kept alive. As Nancy Leitinen puts it over. Dumped again over by Panaro. Free ball over. Another free ball back over. As Red Raiders are just panicking and putting it over. And the philosophy worked as Quincy made the error, giving North the side out. Red Raiders' strategy seems to be, when in doubt, put it over and let the other team make the forced error. Outside to Judici. Blocked back by Murphy and Detweiler. 9-9. Guilfoyle for the Red Raiders. Again, miscommunication on who's going to take that. Hands North Quincy their 10th point. Top spinned in, nice dig by Haydock. Off the blocker's hands, side out. And although some of the Red Raider fans here want more calls on Barrett, that was an illegal hit by Panaro that they got away with, so it will all even out. Barrett serving for Quincy. Back set to Murphy. Barrett with the dig. Gara puts it out, side out. Karen Riesta back into the game as Murphy will be serving, leading 10-9.
I think Quincy's got to be careful with those sets to the deep middle of their own court. They have not scored from there, although they have hit the over.
Great dig in backcourt court by North Quincy. And it gives them their 11th point. Robin Guilfoyle playing an excellent match for North Quincy. Nice hit by Jennifer Richmond. Perhaps one of the shortest players on the court right now. Worked really hard this season on her jump, and that shows as she got up there and hit the ball past the block. Judici serving a 9-11 deficit. Ace serve, 10-11, as that's Quincy's 4th ace serve of this game. Judici brought them back and had 5 points last game, but that one goes long. Detweiler will serve at 11-10. This game is crucial as it will give one team a 2-1 advantage in the best of 5. Nice up, free ball over. Riesta blocked but kept alive. Guilfoyle and Rendell goes down hard. going for that ball. She hit her head on the floor. And she is hurt. And she may be hurt. We're back. We've had a major injury to Holly Rendell, who has left the gym for a doctor's attention. And this is going to be traumatic for the North Quincy team, as you can see their faces. Holly is very good friends with all of her teammates, and now it's going to take an extra special effort by her teammates to stay concentrating in this game as Richmond serves.
Come on, get some power.
Leighton scores off of Kara Sullivan, who has replaced Holly Rendell. It's 11-11. First time these two teams met, Debbie Panaro went down with an injury, and the what-if situation was there then when Quincy beat North. Dumped over, Richmond there, set by Melanie Sullivan. Set to Rista, tip, Melanie Sullivan with the dig. Illegal set by Barrett, side out. 11-11, Kara Sullivan at the line. And she serves out. Substitution, Julie McCluskey, a sophomore, comes in for Randy Gara. Melanie Sullivan serving. And the set is too far outside. Point Quincy, 12-11, as Melanie Sullivan is staying in the backcourt. Possibly Quincy is out of substitutions for that position. Set backcourt, and Detweiler hits it out. 13-11, Quincy. Timeout North. Now Coach Rendell has got to regroup his troops here and try to get their mind focused on the game.
You know, you really have to feel for the North Quincy team because Holly is such a key player. She's one of their strongest passers, and she's a senior captain of the team who's played her hardest for 4 years. In addition to which, she's the coach's daughter. So this is shaking up the team more than it might in some other teams. I think if they can settle down, they still have a few very strong offensive players. They've got their setter. They shouldn't give up at this point.
Referee conferring with the captains. Melanie Sullivan.
Look at it!
Free ball coming over. Leighton into Barrett. Outside to McCluskey. Doesn't make it over. (11-13), Karen Rista serving for North. Back set to Leighton. Nice dig by Rista. Outside to Guilfoy. Tips. Nice cover by Kara Sullivan. Barrett chases that down. McCluskey puts it over. Set to Murphy. Net call on Deirdre Murphy on the follow-through. 13-11 Quincy. Substitution, Haydock in for Rista. But North Quincy. Nancy Leighton will be serving for the Presidents. They need two. Replay. Directed by the official, as the second official was not ready. She was dealing with the score table. Both officials have to be watching the game. Outside to Murphy. As Jennifer Richmond doesn't get the dig up high enough. Side out. And once again, North is still alive here. They seem to be calming down a little bit here. Richmond puts it over. Quincy with the kill. 12 serving 13. As North's concentration has definitely improved, looks on their faces are back into this game. Second ball directed too close to the net. Quincy takes their second timeout at 13 all. North Quincy knows it needs this game. Both coaches giving advice to their teams. The last 2 points are the hardest 2 points in a volleyball game to get. Both teams have taken both timeouts. So except for substitutions, we'll go to the end uninterrupted. Panaro serving. Off the block and in. Side out. Substitution, Gara in for McCluskey. Randy Gara with a 13-13 game. Gara with the dig. Outside to Richmond. Murphy with the dig. Gara with another dig. They keep it in play. Great hustle by the Presidents. Blocked back. 14-13. Game point for Quincy. Dig by Leitner. Up to Judici. And she tries to roll it in and doesn't quite make it. Guilfoy serving, trailing 13-14. Outside to Judici. And into the net. 14-14. Blocked. Kept alive. Great coverage by Quincy on that one. Murphy hits long. Side out. And we knew this would be tight, and here we are at 14-14. Quincy has had one shot at game point, but now they need two to win it. Nice line shot by Kara Sullivan there. Tipped by Murphy. Dig by Panaro. Set to Judici. Off the block. Pick up by Guilfoy. Nice dig by Hayduck. Back set to Murphy. Blocked back, but there's the coverage as it goes over. And Judici puts second ball over. Back set to Sullivan. Another great rally. Kept in play by Detweiler, who's also playing one of the best matches I've ever seen her play for North Quincy High. Great play by Barrett. Dig by Gara. And score by Jennifer Richmond. And a great rally by both teams. That was unbelievable. 15-14. They have to win by 2, and it is not over. Pressure is on. North needs the side out. Nice pass by Sullivan. Back set to Murphy. And Murphy gets that side out. And a nice back set from Panaro. Karen Riesta comes in. North trails 14-15. Murphy. Riesta. Blocked back by Amy Judici. This will be Quincy's third attempt at game point. So they change balls. Set to Detweiler, just puts it over. Outside to Richmond. Out of bounds. And once again, North stays alive. Julie Detweiler serving, trying to tie it up. Comes right back up. Gara makes a great save. Great dig again by Guilfoy. Set to Riesta, tipped. This is going to be another rally. Blocked by Nancy Leighton. And Quincy will have their fourth attempt at game point. Jennifer Richmond serving. Ooh. Nice dig by Murphy. Richmond to Barrett. Ball too close to the net. And North is still alive. Janelle Nielsen coming in for Kara Sullivan to try to tie up this game. Again, we've said this, North has been in this type of situation before and they don't give up. Great serve by the substitute, Janelle. Ball to Riesta. An easy ball in to Gara. Panaro puts it over, but Richmond's there. Outside to Gara again. Puts it out. Tie score once again. 15-15. And that serve goes long. But once again, Quincy is in a position where they need two. Liz Vo comes in. They need two. Kara Sullivan coming back in for Janelle. And this is only the third game. We have one more to go at least. And that one goes long. As the pressure in here mounts for both teams. Karen Riesta serving for North. Nice save by Leighton. Ball's dug beautifully by Richmond. Up to Leighton. And hit long. As North Quincy will have their first chance at game point. This game is important for a team's momentum to take. And North Quincy takes game three, 17-15. game 4 as the Red Raiders are up 2-1 in this match, and the best out of 3. Best out of 5. Holly Rendell is out of the lineup for the Red Raiders, seeing a doctor right now for an injury sustained near the end of the third game. Quincy Presidents will be serving. Nancy Leighton will lead off. Quincy lost the first game, 15-11, came back and beat North soundly 15-1 in the second game. Has lost 17-15 in the third. And now will attempt the same comeback that they had in the second to stay alive. Free ball being put over by North. And a kill by Amy Judici. Amy, one of the senior co-captains. It's her last season before graduation. She would really like to leave her season with a win over the Red Raiders. Tough serve, but handled well by Panaro. But Murphy lets down and puts it into the net. So we have a 2-zip lead by the Quincy Presidents. Murphy puts it over, but dig by Leighton. And the kill off of Brenda Hayduck. North now has to rely on some of their underclassmen to fill the void left by Holly Rendell. But it's nice to see a freshman out here in a state tournament match of this importance. Ace serve. 4-zip. Outside to Murphy. It's long, but a net foul called on Judici. Side out as North trails 0-4. Panaro serving. And that goes long. Both teams have been serving fairly consistently tonight. Not too many missed serves, as was evident in the first matchup this season when the North served many balls out of bounds. Served by Gara. Nice dig by Gara. And they're calling Amy Judici's foot over the line. You put your foot on the center line, but not completely over it. Robin Guilfoy serving. And a kill by Amy Judici. Beautiful hit, great jump set by Barrett. Collegiate coaches will like that one. Barrett serving for Quincy, 4-0. Ace serve off of Kara Sullivan. It's Quincy's third. Barrett also a sophomore, but with 2-year varsity experience. It's putting some pressure on North's underclassmen. Murphy steps in to take that one. And the tip, too far away from the net, goes into the net. Timeout, North, down 6-0.
North Quincy, as I understand it, was using almost a 3-man serve receive before. So with Holly out, how does this affect the change they've made, the lineup?
Well, I think they've tried to stay with a pretty much a 3-man serve receive, but have given Murphy a little more responsibility to try to take balls that are close to the dividing line between what she or Holly would have taken. Now Murphy's probably been given instructions to step in as she did the last time and take that ball. Deirdre, a 4-year varsity starter for North Quincy. last year's Globe Player of the Year. And she will try to help carry her team past this match. Ace serve there.
Well, at the moment, it seems that North Quincy's change has been to put Debbie Pinero back to pass and go to Detweiler as the setter. This is a big change. They used this system earlier in the season, so we'll see.
Pass by Sullivan. Over. Melanie Sullivan not quite where she belonged, and Barrett unsure, doesn't get the dig. Side out to North as they trail 7-zip. Karen Reister in for Brenda Hayduck. Murphy will be serving. Quincy uses a 4-man receive. Backcourt set to Nancy Leitinen. Nice hit. Murphy there for the dig. Free ball coming over. Set to Judici. Beautiful dig by Panaro. Just long. 7-1. Pass by Gora. Back set. Another kill by Judici. She is on tonight.
Amy just had a terrific run across the front court. She scored from every position, left, middle, and right. Strong hitting by her.
Now she's serving for the Presidents. Nice serve. And Nancy Leitinen blocks the overpass. 8-1. Quincy needs this game to force it into the 5th game of the match. And Reister puts it into the net. 9-1. Judici again. Nice serve. Comes back over. Barrett there. Sets outside. Too far out. Jennifer Richmond swings and misses. Side out. Julie Detweiler will be serving. Outside to Leitinen, and she uses the block there, and they get called for a carry, trying to play it off the block. Side out. Substitution, Carmen Wergen coming in for Randy Gora. Richmond serving for the Presidents. And that serve is long. Substitution, Janelle Nielsen coming in again for Kara Sullivan for the serve. Quincy in what's called a 3-5 serve receive. And that hits the net. Side out. Liz Vo coming in for Melanie Sullivan. Both teams must be getting tired at this point, and it's going to be the team that guts it out. Mental errors are easiest made on serving, so we'll see what happens. Liz Vo puts an easy one in. Panaro turns to try to hit it and goes into the net. 10-1. Hitting a second ball by the setter can be very effective, as it surprises the other team's defense. Vo again. That's overpassed. Free ball over. Backcourt set to Judici. Nice dig by Nielsen. And again, Panaro tries to put it over. It doesn't work. 11-1. Quincy leads. Substitution coming up. No, not yet. Coach Rendell confers with the player on the bench. Liz Vo again, puts it deep. Karen Reister puts an easy one over. Up to Leitinen. And she scores. 12-1. Again, Quincy looking like they would take this game, but North does not say die. Again, deep to Detweiler. Kept in play. And that one is right on the line by Deirdre Murphy. She puts the free ball in. Lisvo misjudges it. Karen Reister comes to the line, trailing 12-1. Ball change. Nice soft serve to Carmen Wergen. Back set to Leitinen. Nice up. Kept alive here. Murphy puts it long. Side out. Brenda Haydick comes in for Karen Reister. Nancy Leitinen serving. Short serve, ace. 13-1. Fifth ace serve of the game for the Presidents. Kept alive. Free ball over. And that one, Lisvo again misjudges it by one step. Substitution for North, Shauna Corbin, sophomore, coming in for Debbie Panaro. Possibly to give Debbie a rest here, as Coach Rendo may realize that this is going to go to a fifth game and he's going to need her alive and in there. And that serve goes long. Gara coming back in for Wergen to try to finish it off. It's 13-1. Shauna Corbin will be setting. Ball is up. And that's an illegal set by Shauna Corbin. 14-1. I would definitely judge that Coach Rendell has conceded this game and is getting ready for Game 5. Bump set. Murphy puts it over. Nice pass by Gara. Judici puts it down. Nice dig by Brenda Haydock. Put over by Janelle. And that one doesn't quite go over. Side out to North. As Quincy has had their first attempt at game point. And North has stayed alive with the side out. Guilfoy serving. Over by Corbin. Nice dig by Haydock. Close ball. Net foul by Judici on the block. It is 2 serving 14. Underclassmen for North are playing some great ball out there. Ouch, Judici. Blocked back soundly by Detweiler and Murphy. 3 serving 14. Backcourt to Leitinen. Kept alive. Free ball over. Just short. Up to Judici. Tips, but Detweiler covers it. Blocked back by Amy Judici. Side out. And we will have attempt number 2 at game point. Sullivan coming in for Vo. Panaro going back in for Corbin. Christine Barrett will be serving for Quincy. Pass by Nilsson. Back set beautifully by Panaro. Kept alive. It's close. And Julie Detweiler with the kill on the overpass. And they have had 2 chances at game point. Karen Reister in for Haydock. Murphy serving. Nice dig by Pinero. Dumped over. Tipped by Sullivan. And out on the second ball by Murphy as Detweiler comes up with that first one nicely. Attempt number 3 for a game point. Ball change once again. Players are very hot and sweaty at this point. Ball gets wet and slips off of people's hands. Set to Detweiler. Off the block. Richmond. Backcourt to Judici. Oh, and doesn't quite make it over. And North is still alive. The never say die attitude really showed up in the third game as North came back, and Quincy has got to put this one away if they want to stay in the match. Detweiler serving. Nice up by Gora. Set to Risto, who tips. Detweiler with the pass. And Risto with a great hit. Kill. 4 serving 14. As Karen gets inspired here and starts to turn it on. Ace serve for Julie Detweiler. 5 serving 14, and Quincy takes a timeout.
Pretty incredible when you think of the number of substitutions and strange groupings Rendell's had out there, that Quincy can't put the game away.
Yeah, we've said that game point, those last couple points are the hardest mentally to put away for any team. And North Quincy does not give up to anybody. And Quincy knows it. They've seen it, especially in the last game that they dropped 17-15. So they cannot let North back in this game seriously if they hope to stay alive and force it to a 5th game. Detweiler serving 5-14. Doesn't like her toss, replay directed. Pass by Leitinen. Sullivan puts it over. Richmond with the dig. Judici puts the free ball over. And that one goes long. Attempt number 4 coming up. Jennifer Richmond at the line. That one looked long, but Detweiler played it. And Risto puts it in the net. 15-5. Game 4 goes to the Quincy Presidents, and we will have a 5th game.